Alright everyone, welcome to Boom Beach Defiance Rebels. This is Planepants, and today we're going to be doing Hammerman Strikes Back and also having a little discussion by request about the selection of what statues you should have on your base. And this attack that I made on TechCrunch is a travesty. I missed by 61,000 health. Ugh. Alright, so I haven't done Hammerman yet. It's late in the day. I'm going to use the Ben Tim swoosh base because I like it and I think it'll give me the best chance. So let's check it out. I made it to Mega Crab Stage 23. I think that's as far as I'm getting, to be honest with you. So we got Hammerman 1 with tanks, warriors, and Zookas. This should be fairly straightforward. I'm also flush with gold from Mega Crab, and I could not possibly spend it fast enough. So I'm glad that it's Hammerman Day, so at least I can spend the gold on the defenses and recoup my gold without maxing out my gold storage. So Hammerman 1 looks like it's going to be pretty straightforward. The tanks are weak, the Zookas are weak, they're dead. The swoosh base is pretty good. Pretty good. Only 6 structures destroyed at all. So we'll move very quickly to Stage 2. By the way, happy 4th of July. It's the 4th of July, American Independence Day. And we got Hammerman 2, Heavies, Zookas, and Riflemen. Pretty basic attack. I predict victory, to be honest with you. My swoosh base has all of the key defensive things in the middle there. You can see the 3 rocket launchers are center stage, flanked by the shock blasters. Right in front is the shock launchers. Sorry. The shock blaster is in the front, and it's flanked by all my boom cannons. And so the rest is meant to slow down the troops. I've got all my sort of non-shooty structures in the front there to give the actual defensive turrets as much time to shoot as possible. I think that seems very logical. And a pretty substantial amount of destruction, though a victory nonetheless. This makes me a little concerned, actually. I didn't expect Stage 2 to go that deep. Alright, let's see what happens next. Oh yeah. They need to change that. They need to change that text. It's just not good. That's all I'm going to say about that. Alright, I forgot to see what it was. Okay, so it's going to start out with Zookas and tanks. There's a combination you do not see every day. And I think where he landed is to my advantage. All 3 rocket launchers can attack that. I don't think this is going to be lasting too long. Well, yeah, he did send a barrage right to the best place he possibly could have sent a barrage. But those riflemen down there are not having an easy time of things, even with the medics there. Just too much firepower, too much shock blaster, too much shock launcher, too much rocket launcher. And this looks like it's going to go down easier than Stage 2 did. Well, alright. Not bad. I'm wondering, let's take a look. Let's take a real critical look at how I have this set up in the next one. Stage 4 is probably where it gets interesting. We have a veritable cornucopia of things. We got Zooka, warriors, heavies, tanks, riflemen, everything. With minor boost. Alright, so most of the mostly we've got Zookas and Riflemen. So this shouldn't be too bad unless the Zookas get behind the heavies. So let's see what happens. Now I have it so that as we tail back to the right, it's sort of, you've got the sort of the non-defensive structures or the economy buildings in the front. You got the core of defenses, and then you have more economy buildings sort of to drag you out and distract you from the core, which is, or my base, which is up in the left. Now let's see. Are my worst fears coming true? No. Got no good logical attack pattern, which is vintage Hammerman. I wonder if they're ever going to try to make the attack patterns of Hammerman actually make sense. It would be interesting if they did. Alright, so it looks like they're starting to get pretty deep in. They're starting to actually attack the boom cannons and things like that. I'm wondering, for tank heavy attack, should I move my regular cannons to the front a little bit more, because I've got them in the back right now. That might be something worth thinking about. But it looks like we're going to take care of stage 4, and we'll see how stage 5 goes. We may have to swap out the sniper towers with the cannons if we get into tank problems. So let's see. I swear your base is right here. Show your face and I will smash it. Okay. That's a little better than the first one. About probing. It's just weird. Alright, we got a lot of tanks coming. Tanks and heavies. That really is begging for cannons. The warriors I'm not too worried about. One Scorcher coming on deck. Oh, and some Grenadiers. This could be trouble. Grenadiers are definitely an issue for this kind of base layout because everything is densely packed. So we've got to get to a stage where we can actually attack those Grenadiers as quickly as possible, and they're behind the tanks, and that's not good, and I'm getting a little worried now. Here's where having cannons to the front might be a little bit better. Stop attacking those warriors, Shock Blaster. Go for the Grenadiers. Oh, this is creating anxiety for me. This does not look good. This does not look good. Uh-oh. Alright, so here's where the swoosh nature... Alright, I've got basically no defenses left. The only thing that's going to save me here is time. And I think there's way too much time. There's too much time. The swoosh base will fail. Oh, and those mines I've got in front of the headquarters are not... Oh, no. This is actually going to be close. This is actually not going to be close at all. Oh, man. Let's not extend the misery. Holy moly. Oh, no, it's going down too fast. It's going down too fast. It's going down too fast. Yes! That was awesome! Oh my god, that was so worth it. Oh my god, that was awesome. Alright, we're gonna switch some stuff out here. Let's switch, because my cannons are pretty decent now. I got level 18 cannons. Okay, so we're gonna put that there. We're gonna put this level 17 cannon here. And we're gonna put this level 16 cannon here. It's not good that it's a level 16 cannon, but it's better than nothing. That level 18 cannon. Yeah, okay, let's leave that there. Alright. Let's see what we can do with level 6. I don't have high hopes. Let's rock this at level at 2x. No, you know what? Let's just sweat it out here. All right, a good weak start. Zookas and medics, not really the best combination ever. And now we've got a whole mess of riflemen. That's a lot of grunting. Oh my god, I still can't stop thinking about that last one. that was so awesome. Now, this is ironic because now with all those riflemen, the sniper towers would have been better. Hopefully those mines will take care of some of this nonsense going on. Where are all those critters coming from? Since when does Hammerman use critters? Maybe I never got to level 6 before. Holy moly, that's a lot of riflemen. That is an ungodly amount of riflemen. I don't think I'm going to have the same luck that I had last stage. Although those flamethrowers are doing pretty good. There's just so many of them. There's just too many. Where did that shock come from? Did he throw that? Did Hammerman throw that shock? Alright. Well, the mines did a little bit, but not enough. Alright, that was a loss. 513. Holy moly. Alright. Well, there you go. That's as far as I've gotten on Hammerman. So let's talk about... Actually, should we talk about that? Yeah, I guess we should talk about that. Let's talk about... We'll continue this discussion because that Hammerman went longer than I thought. But I've been thinking long and hard about my statues lately. Right now I have 3 resource reward statues that are 46, 20, and 20. I have a gunboat masterpiece that's 40, and then 2 guardians, gunboat guardians that are 17. I have a magma masterpiece, which is 24 troop damage, and then I have a 30 troop health, and I also have 2 ice statues. One offensive defensive statue, 34%, and somewhere there's my defense statue, which is 29%. So, pretty even distribution of statues, but I've been tempted lately to go all offensive statues, but I just love my 29% building health statues so much that I really don't want to give it up. And my offensive defensive statue I don't really care about so much because I feel like on defenses it's all about how much health you have. Just inherently slows down the defense and makes it easier to win. I know when I'm attacking bases, the pain in the neck is really when people have a whole bunch of defensive building health statues. But it's so good. It's a 34%, so I don't want to give it up. But I do have in the hopper a 17% gunboat energy guardian. And I don't know. You know, right now I have like sort of an even distribution. I don't have any green statues, but other than that, I'm sort of evenly distributed. 2 red, 2 ice, and 3 gunboat. I have a lot of resource reward statues, but that's because I'm still leveling up. So I guess, you know, I could go all offensive. I could dump my resource reward statues. I could go just get a bunch of gunboat energy guardians, or I could get a bunch of magma statues. I don't know. I'm torn. Right now I feel like I have a good balance. But I think it depends on, you know, what your goal is. I think you know, my goal right now is to keep getting up levels, and the best way to get up levels is to have an even amount of statues, so that, you know, you're not getting raided constantly, but that you're generating enough resources where you can upgrade your stuff. So I gotta pick something to upgrade. I really want to upgrade that. Oh, 202. No, I'm not ready to do that. I'm not ready to commit to something like that. But maybe tomorrow I'll get there. Or maybe I'll just pick something else. Should I pick something else? Like a level 13 boom cannon? That sounds like a good thing to do. So anyway, let me know what you think. I'm sure we'll be talking about statues more because it's on my mind. But I think the first thing would be to upgrade my statue storage, which I only have it at level 1, and then load up on the statues that I might swap out, and then ultimately make a decision. I think that's where I'm going with this. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got. Hope you had a happy 4th. Planepants out.